Welcome to the ACEVEDO video store. Today we're going to look at my original Tidal Wave poster from 1975. Now this movie is the American cut done by Roger Corman's New World Pictures of the famous Toho special effects heavy film Submersion of Japan. I really like Submersion of Japan, and I find Tidal Wave to be an interesting re-edit of the movie. It does cut out more than an hour of footage from the original Japanese cut of the film, along with adding about 10 minutes of original footage from Lorne Greene as the US ambassador, but it does keep the overall same plot points. It doesn't change a whole bunch of the story aside from cutting out like chunks of the movie itself. Plus the movie came out in 1975, so it's technically going to have its 50th anniversary this year in this upcoming summer. So that's why we're going to look at this original US poster that I have framed in my hallway. Now I have a light here because the hallway light is broken, but in case, my poster used to be in the room, but I have it permanently now here in the hallway. My poster is slightly damaged. It's in a similar condition to my Godzilla 1985 poster in my room, which is also original one sheet. When you have like these small holes in the folding seams of the poster, thankfully there is one seam where it doesn't have a hole at all. The artwork displays, of course, a large tidal wave coming over the city. But this scene is never in the movie. But there are some visually similar sequences in the movie that kind of match this artwork. The setting looks like it's from Santa Monica and it's like famous pier. I visited Santa Monica before and it does look similar to this poster here because there is a large parking lot by the pier and there's like tall buildings close to the beach. So I'm presuming the artist got inspiration for the poster from Santa Monica. Maybe they were trying to advertise the movie not as a foreign film, or maybe there's a place in Japan that looks like this that I'm just not aware of. This is a pretty nice poster. Seeing the artwork this large, I started noticing things I never noticed before. Right under the title of the movie, there is a small sailboat right on top of the wave. And if you look at the pier, there are people running away from the tidal wave. There's also little shops like Moby Stock, the Ore House, and Listen Ship. I wonder what they sell in there. But there's also the boat house, and I think this building says bait. You also have the signature of the poster artist, John Salai. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Here's Lorne Greene as the US ambassador, and he gets top billing. He also gets top billing in the movie, and I'm surprised there's no other actor credited in the poster. Actually, I'm surprised Toho isn't even credited on the poster as well. I'm not sure why, but in case, we also have a cool tagline. One of them is a paraphrased line from Lorne Greene in the movie's TV spot.
When that wave hits, 80 million people will be wiped out.
He words it differently in the TV spot, and funny enough, that scene is not even in the movie. Which brings up an interesting fact that I was able to learn when I was deeply into researching this movie like a while back. According to the cinematographer of the movie, when they were filming the US scenes with Lorne Greene, they had 20 pages to film with him. I think they shot all the footage at a hotel for 2 days. If we go by the rule of thumb, 1 page equals 1 minute film, that means they shot about 20 minutes worth of footage. There's less than 10 minutes of the footage in the movie. And another interesting fact I have is in my original Tidal Wave press book that I own, one of the cast members mentioned is Joe Dante, spelled with his full name, but he's not in the movie. I don't recognize him anywhere in the inserted US footage. He might have done dubbing for the movie, or maybe he was cut out late in the game before the release of the movie. There is another tagline at the top part of the poster. Earthquake shatters the nation. Cities become raging firestorms, but the worst has yet to come. Which is slightly altered when said by the narrator in the TV spot.
It begins with shattering earthquakes. Then come raging firestorms. But the worst is yet to come.
If we look down here, this movie is rated PG, but I wouldn't call the movie being very violent. It has a lot of city destruction with people getting hurt. In one scene, glass shatters from a building causing some bloody injuries for the people right under it. Although Tidal Wave cuts large amounts of footage from Submersion Japan, it leaves the whole earthquake segment mostly uncut, aside from shortening shots by several frames. But in case, this is a pretty cool poster that I own. I'm glad to have it framed here in the hallway. So that's all the video. Have a nice day, and later on come back to our video store.